From the station that's in your neighborhood, local voices, local stories. You're watching NBC 26 News.
Good evening and welcome in at 6 tonight. I'm Nina Spolano. We have team coverage on this record-breaking winter storm tonight, starting right here in studio with your chief meteorologist, Cameron Moreland. And Cam, you predicted this storm to a T. What is the latest on the blizzard?
Well, it's not completely done just yet, Nina. We still have blizzard warnings for Door County until 11 and Menominee County, Michigan until 7. And south and west of that, we are looking at a winter weather advisory, not necessarily for falling snow, but blowing snow. The radar, for the most part, is dry, except for maybe some light snow across northern Door County. But you can see the visibilities continue to kind of jump all over the place. Obviously, that's not from falling snow. That is from blowing snow going by the sensor. You can see winds are still gusting anywhere from 35 to 40 miles per hour across the area. And we could still have a rogue gust up to around 50 miles per hour at times. Here's a look at the latest winter road conditions for northeast Wisconsin, and you can see that travel is still not advised for the vast majority of the NBC 26 viewing area. So any light snow across northern Door County will come to an end. Still looking at gusty winds that'll produce widespread blowing and drifting snow. You don't need falling snow to have blizzard conditions, and those blizzard conditions will continue to cause dangerous traveling. All right, this storm certainly one for the record books. In Green Bay, we ended up with 26.1 inches of snow, fitting for the blizzard of 26. It was the biggest snowstorm in 138 years, and now it's number 2 on the all-time list of biggest snowstorms here in the Fox Valley. As expected, the highest totals were just north of Green Bay, where a widespread 24 to 36 inches of snow fell, starting Saturday night, continuing all day Sunday and into this morning. Look at those totals, absolutely amazing. And as expected, the totals were much less south and east of Lake Winnebago, where there was some mixing. 34.5 inches of snow fell in Mountain. We had 33 inches in Egg Harbor. You can see that Ephraim ended up with 30 inches, Swamico at 28, Menasha coming in at 25.3. In Appleton, we had 24. Shawano had 24.3, 21.5 in both Algoma and Two Rivers. And then once again, farther south and east, we had lighter accumulations. Fond du Lac had 8.5. Not only did we have heavy snow, we had winds gusting 50 to 60 miles per hour. That produced visibility down to 0 at times. And we had thunder snow, vivid lightning, crackling thunder, and snowfall rates of 2 to 4 inches an hour Sunday late morning and afternoon. All right, Avi Carr-Gloth is out in the NBC 26 Storm Tracker, checking out what's left behind the blizzard of 26. What are you seeing, Avi?
Well, Cameron, what you described is kind of what we're seeing. We're still seeing some drifting, blowing snow. Obviously, the snow has stopped falling, but road conditions, kind of a mixed bag. Right now, we're heading west on 172, as you can see the front right here of the Storm Tracker. It can kind of differ lane to lane and road to road. Some lanes are very clear with no snow. Some are partially covered, some are completely covered. Here's a look at the eastbound side of 172, where it's a little bit more clear than the parts of the road that we're on. But every now and again, we will see a car completely covered in snow off the side of the road. So still, I would advise some caution if you're out here on the highways. Anywhere you're going, it will be a mixed bag, it seems, because you hit a stretch of clear road and then very shortly after, some snow-covered roads. So make sure you stay safe on the roads this evening and into tomorrow. Reporting from the Storm Tracker, Avi Carr-Gloth, NBC 26.
Now for our team coverage across your neighborhoods. Our reporters have been out braving the storm where they live and work, from Door County to the Fox Cities and right here in Green Bay.
I'm your Green Bay neighborhood reporter, Claire Peterson. There's a snow emergency through Tuesday night here in Green Bay, as clearing the roads to make it safe for travel is proving to be very, very difficult.
Oh, this is probably the worst I've seen in 50 years.
Sean Skinnendor, owner of Sean's Pro Wash Solutions, says they've been out plowing pretty much nonstop since early Sunday afternoon.
And what we plowed yesterday looked like we didn't even plow today.
And What have you been seeing today?
That's the problem. We're not seeing anything. You can't see the roads.
He says they'd cleared out more than 30 houses by Monday afternoon.
Probably be plowing for a couple days.
Sergio Garcia says he had to leave his house to get gas for his snowblower.
The roads are terrible. Never seen something like this. It's pretty scary at some point.
With the city, Mayor Eric Gendrick says they're all hands on deck.
Pretty much every piece of equipment that can plow or remove snow is being put into effect.
Still, he says it might take until Wednesday to clear the entire city.
Really challenging conditions, especially with these strong winds.
The Brown County Highway Commission says they've been out all day escorting first responders and helping people get unstuck. The County Highway Commission also says these are the worst road conditions they've seen in a very long time. In Green Bay, I'm Claire Peterson, NBC 26.
I'm your Fox Cities neighborhood reporter, Kyle Langelier, in Appleton, where the snow is blowing, visibility is low, and county officials are sharing information that could keep you safe. Outagamie County's tow ban usually means if your vehicle gets stuck, it won't be recovered until after the storm. But due to high winds and icy roads, I'm told by emergency response, stranded cars are blocking the paths of plows and emergency vehicles, slowing down plowing in other places.
Do us a favor, stay home. Don't make yourself the next victim by driving where you don't need to be driving, or having a heart attack because you're out shoveling the snow for the 20th time. Just take care of yourself.
With heavy snowfall, officials also urge residents to clear at least 3 feet around outdoor vents to prevent blockages that could lead to dangerous carbon monoxide buildup. With all hands on deck, they're also asking neighbors to step up, helping each other when they can. When the snow stops falling, county officials say the snow still needs some place to go, and that clearing every street and reopening businesses won't happen overnight. In Appleton, Kyle Langelier, NBC 26.
I'm your Door County neighborhood reporter, Hannah Lopez, and while I was leaving to my assignment Monday morning, the blizzard had other plans. The door to my building was completely iced shut, so I checked in with neighbors to see how everyone's coping. After not being able to leave my apartment, I decided to go door knocking. Neighbor Santiago Rizzo says he ended up calling into work after realizing he wouldn't be able to leave.
I did wake up around 4:30, so I can maybe try to dig myself out, but then I just saw that all this snow, plus it's going to continue to snow. And
He says the snow has made it nearly impossible to get anywhere.
it was this one right there. Yeah, and I haven't moved it since Saturday.
Another neighbor, Will Palmer, says even though forecast called for up to 30 inches, he didn't expect the storm to deliver that much.
It was definitely a surprise.
For now, he's staying inside, waiting for the snow to clear.
I went outside yesterday and tried to leave. That was a no-go, so I'm just hunkering down.
After being stuck inside for hours, one of the doors finally unfroze, and I was able to get outside. Though the blizzard's done, the snow is still piled high. In Door County, Hannah Lopez, NBC 26.
During a blizzard like this one, those who can are staying inside. But across Manitowoc, neighbors are heading out to help others. I'm your Lakeshore neighbor reporter, Abby Hamachek, speaking with those neighbors who are gearing up and heading out to help those in need of some snow removal.
The streets of Manitowoc were quiet Monday morning as many stayed inside, and I quickly found out why. I couldn't get out of my own driveway, so I had to get help of my own from my family to battle the Manitowoc roads. And across the lakeshore, others were also lending a hand.
I guess this is our first one. We got more comments today, so that's why we're out today.
High school students Silas Ramos and Odin Villers spent their day walking around their neighborhood, offering to help anyone who needed a shovel.
This is our first one, but we're
we're
most likely going to be doing a few more after this. I've mown lawns and stuff like that. I just kind of like to help out.
How heavy is the snow?
It's quite heavy. There's a lot, and it's definitely not stopping for a little bit yet.
The Good Samaritans I spoke with tell me they will help out during the next blizzard, but they hope it won't be for a while. In Manitowoc, Abby Hamachek, NBC 26.
Now take a look at this. Our neighbors have been sending us photos and videos of the blizzard all weekend long, showing us what it looks like in all of our neighborhoods. Now, if you have a glimpse of what this storm looks like that you'd like to share, you can email us at news@nbc26.com for a chance to be featured.